Hey guys, welcome back to Satisfactory. I want to thank everybody for tuning into the series. I hadn't recorded a video for YouTube in probably almost a year, maybe two. And then all of a sudden, Satisfactory Update 8 was coming out in June on experimental, and I was getting into it again and starting to watch some other YouTubers, and it kind of got me excited to get back into making videos. So I really want to say thank you to everybody that's actually jumping into the videos and watching, so I appreciate that. We have our Christmas factory that is taking shape here, and so I have some manufacturing on this side. We have some conveyors that are going to go underneath the floor. Let me show you a little bit about what's going on the outside. So I've actually taken just some standard walls, thrown them down around the outside here, so that way you really can't see underneath it, and it doesn't look like it's just a floating saucer in space anymore. Also added a lot of signage to the smelters and stuff. And then on the back side here, I actually got a little creative with putting some colored pillars and beams down. And then if you'll notice, I bet they're still here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my beans. My beans are in the house. So these three beans, I tried to... Actually, let me put these down here real quick. I tried to get them out of the facility that I have here. I tried to lead them outside, and they just kept phasing into this area. They just kept spawning back in here. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I will pen them in, and I'll just have a little bean zoo down here, which is fine. You know, everybody likes a little bean zoo. So we got some beans on this side. Don't worry, they've got water. They've got some sunlight coming in from the sides, and you know, I think they're happy here. I gave them the opportunity to leave, and they decided they did not want to. And maybe I'll take out some of these pillars here, and I could make almost like a doorway entrance for them to get out if they wanted to. So I could do that. But they're happy. They have everything they need in here. Then on the opposite side here, we just kind of have a doorway that gets us into this side of the facility. So we're not going to be able to put, like, these conveyor lifts here are going to be fine for this area. However, I've kind of marked out in green certain sections where, because this side, because of the rock formations, I'm not going to really be able to use conveyor belts on that side, and I marked it out just with those green tiles, so that way I knew which was which. But down here is actually where I'm going to probably, over top, up here, I'm just going to put a conveyor wall in. I'm actually going to bring in the iron and the copper that we need to make the copper and iron ornaments, and then I'll keep all that logistics downstairs for that smelter stuff. That's really not FICSMAS related, which those are the only two things that aren't FICSMAS related, so I think we're okay. But yeah, this is the other side where it starts to drop off, and I should be able to put conveyor lifts down there. So this area here, we're going to have to figure out what the heck is going to go here and how it's going to work. I think this might be where I put a lot of my assemblers, and I can, because one goes right into the other, I can actually keep that stuff up here and just run it right into it, which I don't think is going to be bad. Okay, so today we're just going to focus on FICSMAS, really. I definitely am going to need some rotors, I think. Sorry, I had to cut down a few trees down there. They were in the way in preventing me from doing what I wanted to do. Actually, we got a bunch of rotors. Got so much plastic and rubber, holy moly. We don't have any screws, though, and our surplus of screws is finally gone after we had, what, like 6 containers worth. So, I'm going to bebop over this way. There's our sandy boy lizard doggo right there. For some reason, he does not like to stay in his little pen that I made for him. So he gets to roam free next to the coal garage. He chose this life. I didn't choose it for him. could have had a nice life with all of his brethren in a very nice safe space, but no. He decided that he wanted to go wander off and gallivant all by himself. I gotta go fix that wire frame on that side. I don't know why it's like that. On the limestone miner. I must have accidentally deleted this at some point. Interesting. Yeah, that side's locked in, the other side wasn't. Okay, well, regardless, let's go see what's on our advent calendar for today. We should be getting quantum computers at some point. Yesterday we got power shards, which was huge. There's what, 20 of them or 25 power shards? Day before we got 25 tickets. So today is day 22. And 23's over there. 24's up there. Where is 22? I thought I saw it yesterday, but maybe not. There it is, 22. This is it, the quantum computer. So let's take a look at these. Honestly, it doesn't look super impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the superposition oscillator looks much more impressive than the quantum computers. And let's read the description. So, quantum computer uses quantum bits instead of normal bits, which makes it much faster than a traditional computer. Super technical. But regardless, you can only get those on the advent calendar. And there's, like... I think there's 2 hard drive drops that take them. Today, I wanted to... Oh my gosh, we have so much versatile framework. So, first things first, we're gonna take all this. I don't know how much I have. And we're gonna use this and go put this down in our space elevator. So happy I can just jump off very tall buildings now. Leap them in a single bound, you might be able to say. Boom. Okay, start loading all these up. There we go. 2,500. Those are done. Versatile framework complete. Now we only need 500 modular engines. Sir, why are you so angry? I don't even know what you're guarding over here. I really wish the Awesome Sync had, like, its own independent storage, right? Where if you just had to sync, like, a couple items, you could throw it in there. Because I'm probably just going to start syncing the rest of the versatile framework. Oh my. There's no point to keep it at this right now, anyways. For Phase 4, we need it for something. Or right now, we don't need it for anything. Okay. Well, we're going to just take this guy, do one of these guys, and do one of those guys. Ah, you're too steep, you say. That's embarrassing. There. Seriously? Why is this not... I don't know what happened to this. But these things do not work anymore. I mean, these mergers used to work perfectly. You could just slap them down right in the middle of the lane and it would just work. And now, for some reason, they don't. I don't know why. You just slap them right down in the middle of a belt. They work perfectly every time. Well, we're gonna have some versatile framework going in there, and I'm okay with that. How much more do we got? Oh, we got a bunch. Go. Send that away. Get it out of my face. 18 coupons. Oh, man. Let's go buy something, huh? Need phase 2 floor. What can we buy with 18 coupons? The organization. Let's get these floodlights. Let me get some walls, I guess. 11, that's 14. Go ahead and buy those. There. Bought all the things. All the stuff we can buy. Oh, we got the Explorer as well, along with the truck. Which is exciting. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited. We got our windows and our gates. Okay. Let us continue our FICSMAS journey. Boy, is it laggy now. This side of the facility. Nailed it. Alright. I might be able to sneak up. No. Not really gonna be able to sneak up any lines on this side. Well, what are we gonna do then? That is the question. Because want to make ornament bundles, we need copper and iron. So we need to be making those ornaments. We want the decorations, we need branches and bundles as well. Okay. The foundry, that's what makes foundry. The heck, how am I missing rotors? Alright, so we need steel and we need copper to make those. Now, we can make the red and the blue ornaments over on the opposite side here. We could make them here as well. But I think we want to make them over here. Kind of looking like a little bit of a winter wonderland on this side. Mr. Bean, what are you doing? Come on. Come on, scat. Scat. There you go. Get out of here. You just gotta give him a little tap on the ass, alright? You don't gotta hurt him. Just a little, you know, get him out of here. Also, the lines for this are not correct. For the wreaths. There we go. See, these wreaths need to be positioned correctly. They're not. Should be like this. Go. Why none of these are positioned correctly? I thought I positioned them correct the first time. Apparently not. I want the wreath part to be facing outward. Oh. Good enough. These ones are, well, not that one. Start to get a little crooked here. It's probably the last one that needs to be changed. No, that's not right. There we go. Ah, come on. Nice. And nice, okay. Now let's get our Christmas power lights back out. That one's already done. I get the lights out. It's not FICSMAS without Christmas lights. Okay. There we go. Better. Okay, so we need to be making, we need to be making red and blue ornaments over here. We gotta see how much the assembler is going to take. Look at that. Alright, so 5. And the most we're going to get here is 12.5, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. We need to be making... since this is a 1-to-1, we need to be making 7.5 per minute, and this will actually feed 2 of these guys. Production smelter. That's good there. That's good there. Splitter. Okay. Okay, why? What's happening? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oof, get me off of this. Now can we do the thing, please? Thank you. Don't know why that's so difficult, but here we are. Now, need this, one of these, producing 7.5, because these trees actually produce 15 presents per minute. Put in the power shard. Thank you. All right, there we go. Ooh, we are struggle bussing for some unknown reason today. Go grab, copy the signage over here for that one. Boom. This one's going to be this 7.5. I don't exactly know how I plan on doing the pods for this, but we'll figure it out. So I definitely need red and blue. Let's see. As far as the foundry, how many does it take to make copper? It takes 10 FICSMAS ornaments, 10 red ones. Let's see. Alright. That takes 15 of each to make 7.5 here. Okay, so that's perfect. Now iron, oof, it's going to take 22.5 blue ornaments. That's 1. 15 of each. Okay. Let's see what we get here. For blue, 5 FICSMAS gifts, exports 10. Alright. Well, now we need to get this down to 7.5, which is there. And that'll be 15 each. Okay. Alright. Let's copy this and then delete this out because we need to move him here. Fortunately, I think we need to move this guy this way. Like that. Oops. Let's plug these in. Ciao. Ka-chow. I think we're gonna have the same issue we had over there. Yep. Sure are. Okay. Okay. Go. Go. So those ones can go underground. Still don't know how I'm gonna do these ones over here. Maybe I feed them from, like, whatever is in this area. I feed it from above? I don't know, because we're gonna need the manufacturer for sure to make the Wonder Star. I don't even know what it takes to make a Wonder Star, but I imagine this facility is gonna have to go up a level. Oh. Okay, so we made that. Foundry. Let's put this out like one level. Okay, because these two have to merge. I guess I could put this part underground and maybe have a walkway going around this side. Okay, maybe I do that instead. Oh no. It's gonna be a thin walkway. Can you fit a walkway down here? That's a negative, Ghost Rider. That's a negative. Alright. Foundry's gonna be pushing up. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's just move this to here. Move this to there. Oof. This is not looking great, I'm gonna be honest with you. These walkways aren't gonna look nice. Okay. That's fine, I'll just spill my extremely full beer everywhere. First one I've had, too. Not even drunk. It was just crazy full. Okay. Didn't get on the ducky shirt, though, and that's the most important thing. Oh, man, this walkway is going to look nasty with these catwalks. Maybe instead I just use the industrial railing. This might still look kind of gross, honestly. It's like put one there, and then you just kind of build off of it, I guess. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. That's gonna be so terrible to make. Oh, that's gonna be so time consuming to make this entire rail network around the whole edge of the factory. Oh my goodness. That's not gonna be fun at all. But I think that's probably how we're gonna have to do it. So that way you kind of walk into, and I could tighten this up a little bit. I could put another tree there, maybe two on each side. Move the snowmen in a little bit to kind of have a little bit more of a grand entrance. And maybe even two, I could change up these conveyor belt floors. Because initially I wanted this to look like, you know how the classic thing is to have a train going around the bottom of the tree. And I thought this would be like a decent attempt at that. Maybe I change this up. And instead, I get all the conveyors to go right next to each other, and instead of having them all go around, maybe I do like a spiral or something where they continually move out and out and out, and then I just change what's on it. Regardless, I'm going to keep it like this for now. I might change the grand entrance to just be like these 3 tiles. So I can move the Frosty the Snowman in a little bit and maybe get some more trees in here. But for now, this is how we're going to do it. Okay, so we're gonna make copper ingots here, and we need 15 per minute, which is what we're doing there. And then we need 15 copper ingots per minute as well. And we're missing rotors. Shocker. Honestly, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that we're missing rotors, and we have to make them ourselves like a frickin' peasant. Honestly, I should just make a temporary setup for rotors. Rotors, stators, and motors. Should be completely temporary till we get drones. Same thing with heavy modular frames. I should just make a temporary setup, make it ugly, and just have it producing. Because at this point, I have handcrafted at least 1,000 rotors, if not more. I hate handcrafting stuff. It's the worst. There we go. I can make 10 now. I want to make a nice, beautiful motor factory. And I want to make a sick computer factory, too. Heavy modular frames needs to be... I want the heavy modular frame one. I have an idea to actually make it look like a heavy modular frame. It's going to be big, and it's going to have just the 4 areas, and that's all it's going to be. It's going to be completely void in the center. There's going to be nothing in the center. But the outside areas is going to be a giant modular frame. And it's going to look dope. But I can't do that right now. Because right now, I have to make frickin' FICSMAS stuff. Also, I don't have everything that I want to make the motor facility, so... can I get this to line up, please? Because this ain't gonna line up. Alright. God, I hope that lines up. I'm gonna be honest. Doesn't fill me with a white hot sense of it's gonna work. It's off slightly. Regardless, I think it might now. This takes 15 and 15 per minute, so that's good. This is gonna be making 15, or what is this? Yeah, this is making 5. What are you making? You're making 7.5. Now, if I remember correctly, boundaries, if I put this sign here, yeah, I can't actually interact with it. And that's insane to me. Why is this so hard? Oh, no. go. This actually works out better. Okay. So for our display signs that also don't work there, I also remember correctly. Okay, let's turn this a little bit. Oh, please let me interact with you there. Can I interact with just the line? Let me interact with just the line. I need to delete the sign thing. Actually, maybe I don't. I do not. Okay, so here we're making... what the hell are we making here? 5 iron ornaments. Iron. 5 per min. Don't listen to the lies of the foundry. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. And we're making 7.5 here. Right here. 7.5, not 5.5, just 7.5. There we go, per minute. Per minuto. Alright, and we'll probably have to have another line of lights and electrical poles here, so that way we can have this run around the backside and hook everything up. Other than that, though, this looks good. This is where we're going to have to go up a level, for sure. Because these guys are going to come out and have to go up and over. Mr. Bean, don't make me zap you again. I will do it. Give you a little tap on the ass. We'll zap. Because these two, this iron and the copper ones, need to go into our assembler after I make a goddamn rotor. We're just gonna let this run for a minute. We're gonna make some good rotors. Don't you worry. I mean, I'm running out of iron rods as well. I'm sure the storage up there has probably like a good 1,000 more, but I don't really know what I want to do for this build. I thought last time make it like a train station. And then I was thinking about it and be like, I don't know. I don't know about that. And then I thought maybe make it like the glass onion. But then I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be making the same thing as the glass onion. The glass onion is dedicated to turbo fuel and fuel generators. I've had that plan for a long time. So I think I might leave it. Don't know how I want this build to go, like the outside of it. I mean, who knows? Maybe I do just like, I just build it up with different colored walls and then kind of wall it in and have it be a Christmas dome, if you will. I don't know, maybe I could build it up a little bit with the walls, and then I could build it up a little bit with um clear glass for the second floor, and then the third floor I could actually use walls to wall it in, and then I could use the snow dispensers to kind of put it all along the ceiling to have the entire place like covered. A snow globe! Oh my god, it's gonna be a snow globe. It's not gonna be a glass onion. It's gonna be a fucking snow globe. Genius. Like, I've never heard of a fucking snow globe before. Why did that take me so long? A fucking snow globe. Oh my god. You heard it here first on Story Theory. Snow globes, brand new invention. Nobody take it. I've covered the IP. Alright, don't take my idea. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, assemblers. I gotta make an assembler. Oh god, I didn't even make the rotors. I just made the screws. Shit. I'm all turned around. That's funny. A snow globe. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna look like a glass onion. It's gonna be a snow globe. Ah! I love it. Okay, how many? I need 5 of these each per minute. Let's see. I'm making 5 there, so I'm good on that side. And on this side, I'm making a little bit extra. I'm making 7.5. Yeah, so this math doesn't quite work out. These guys need to be making 7.5 because these the trees give out 15. I mean, I guess I could just take this down to 5. Those would each be 5 per minute. And then we would have 10 and 10, and that'd be making 5 per minute. And then those would immediately go into the assembler to make us our FICSMAS ornament bundle. At, what, 5? 5 per minute. And the ornament bundle takes 6 per minute. That's annoying. Make our FICSMAS decorations. I gotta tell you, that's annoying. I don't like that. It's upsetting. It's not great. It's not great. Okay, well, regardless, why don't we make iron ornaments here, make copper ornaments there. Wait, these aren't making. Those are making. This guy's making 15 per minute. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Let's use what the FICSMAS tree is actually giving us. Have it not go to waste. We'll split this off down low. Decide what we want to do with the extra 5 here. And this guy's making us 15. Good lord. So one of these can actually provide all the necessary ornaments for the iron ornament. we can actually have another one right here. Right here next to it. Oh, no. No! No! I think it was supposed to be there. Six? No. There we go. Okay. This isn't gonna be right, is it? I'm not gonna be able to make it right. Oh, there we go. Nice. That's the problem with the circular build. Sometimes you can't get the angle correct because it doesn't snap to the correct foundation that you want it to. Okay. So this requires 15 each. Nope, not that. Display sign. Actually just... I can't... Not being able to nudge that. That's very annoying. Oh no, I put it too far back. I put it too far back? Crap. That is actually on, alright. Okay. Yeah, it's got to be right there. Okay, we're making 5 per minute there. God, and I think if I try and snap it like this too, it's not going to... See, it gets to a snap point, but then it can't be nudged. Ah. The worst. The frickin' worst, man. This is actually going to be the same configuration as that one. This is going to be 15 blue ornaments. Blue. 15 per min. Copy that. Come on. Hey, you want to play those reindeer games with me? That's fine. I will do it the old-fashioned way. We need iron ingots. Perfect. 15 iron ingots. $15 of those. Actually, just... Is this gonna be easier or harder? I feel like it's gonna be easier, to be honest. Ah, sweet. Sweet! Actually worked out. Oh no! Oh no! Son of a bitch. Oh, setting up the signs on these goddamn things is so frustrating. Somebody please fix the signs for the foundry. It's awful and I hate it. And it can't be nudged from there. Okay, that one's right. Actually, this is making 5, not 7.5 anymore. 5. Got 5 there, 5 there. Ah, no, 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 no. Apologize if this is insanely boring, but like, it weirdly enough has to be this way because the signs don't work on the foundry. You can't actually click them, which is annoying. Need 10 red ornaments here. Per min. And what we need for copper, 10 as well. Go. It's 10. Okay, nice. There we go. There we go. We could even line the front of this with, like, Frosty the Snowman, candy canes, signs, welcome to the SnowGlobe. Okay, let's see, we're at the 54-minute mark. So at 54 minutes, let's see, what else can I get done today? Well, why don't I just go into what I'm gonna do offline here. So offline, I'm gonna get the iron and the copper miners set up. I'm actually gonna put them in the miner housing and run those up underneath the SnowGlobe here. So then I'll take this because we need, yeah. So we need 5 of these, and we need 5 of these into this assembler to make our ornament bundles. So I'll do that. I'll take this one, I'll take one of these, make our ornament bundles. And then I'll probably set up another one of the red ornaments right here. I'll set up another foundry with copper to make another set of red. And then I'll take this one, I'll take that one, put it into an assembler to make our ornament bundles, and those ornament bundles will go into our FICSMAS decorations. I'll have to work around how to get it to be 15 and 6. Because I need 6 ornament bundles to make this puppy jam. 15 ornament bundles to make it better. We can only get 12 and a half with jacking that up to there. But we do 7 and a half. Okay, the math can work out. The math can work out okay, but we're going to need to do some weird splitting, merging, number counters. Yeah, so basically with this factory, I want there to be a dedicated piece of equipment to making a certain FICSMAS piece that just goes into storage. And then we need other dedicated equipment that actually makes those pieces that go into the final pieces that we need to make. So this is how I want to run this entire world, is like I make screws in a power tower just to have screws. That power tower's only process is to make screws to go into storage. However, for rotors per se, since we need to make rods and screws, I want 2 power towers, one making rods, one making screws, going in, making rotors, and then that's all they're doing. They're making rotors that are going to storage. And then for motors, we need rotors and stators. I make another power tower of rods, another power tower of screws, another power tower of rotors that just go into the motors. And that's it. So every time I make a new item, I want to be able to make a power tower for each thing that needs to be built, which is going to be very easy once I have drones. And blueprints. I need to make these blueprints that can be modular and kind of built up on. So I want to have all the basic bitch parts taken care of, and then the second tier parts taken care of. Third tier, I would call motors, heavy modular frames, computers, that kind of stuff, which I probably won't have blueprints for, because I want those areas to be their own factory, and I want them to be unique. I want each one of those factories to have their own look, have their own style, and I think I'm going to do it like the way that I did the quartz factory over here. I had no clue what that was going to look like until I just started doing it. I was like, the way the nodes were laid out, they kind of made a natural L shape, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll make it a natural L shape, and I was like, what am I going to do with this? And I was like, started throwing down ramps, started throwing down beams, started throwing down all these different foundations and signs, and then it just started to take a weird shape of its own. And that's what I love about Satisfactory. Like, I had an end goal. I wanted to make crystals. I wanted to make silica. All the machines fit down into that nice L shape, and I was like, now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna make it this super cool pyramid obelisk looking shape, and then it just came to life, and it looks awesome. Same thing with the main factory. I had no clue what it was going to be when I started. And then I just started building up the floors. I had a general idea of what I wanted to build there. And then the starter factory started to take shape. And now it's like, it's this cool, lit up conveyor lift belt system that like has this oblong, weird shape to it. But everything is kind of organized and looks nice. And I mean, at the top of it, I feel like it kind of got out of shape and got a little bit... I feel like I got a little bit lazy towards the top because I knew it was going to change whenever I get drones because it's going to be exporting certain things. But overall, I'm probably going to change the top shape of it. I'm probably going to get rid of those sinks eventually and just make that a drone airport on the top and have that be exporting all of our stuff. Or I might just leave them there and put the drone ports in and see what happens. But overall, I think that's really the beauty of this game, is that even if you don't know what your end shape is going to be, as long as you have an idea and you have a general direction, the road can split off in so many different ways, and by the end you're left with something that hopefully you look back on it and you're like, that is pretty fucking cool. And that's what I look back at my quartz and silica facility every single time I jump on, and I'm like, that's fucking cool. Like, I am proud of this build. It literally looks like a mansion a crazy billionaire would live in, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So I think that's going to be it for me today. I am going to set up the ornament bundle assembly line. I'm going to set up another thing of smelters over there making our red ornaments. I'm going to set up another couple foundries making our copper and our iron ornaments. And then we're going to make ornament bundles. We are going to make FICSMAS decorations. And by the end of this, I think we'll be making enough FICSMAS decorations, ornament bundles, and what else did we need to make? What else did we need to make to unlock the star? We needed bows, which we already have more than enough. And then we'll be making the FICSMAS Wonder Star and the FICSMAS Wreath. So, I'm going to get a bunch of those product lines set up. And next time, hopefully we're making our FICSMAS decorations, our wreaths, and our Wonder Stars. Thank you for coming. I will see you next time.